Hi, I'm Sid and you're watching Six Face Comics. Welcome back, YouTube fans. I have another mail call today and I have a pickup to show you from a shop. I will give a shout out to the shop as we're doing this. I found a place online that has well, we'll talk about that in a minute. So let's start with the mail calls. Let's go ahead and get into these. So much easier ripping it from the side instead of trying to get the tape off that's on it. So, cover side, smiley face. Blue painter's tape at least. Although this is definitely some cheap packing. Gotta love the amateur eBay sellers, right? Everybody gets these all the time. Oh, it survived. And he did a very good job of packing it, so that's good. It was not bent. This is Astonishing Tales 25. This is the first appearance of Deathlock. Deathlock got a little popularity when he was on the S.H.I.E.L.D. show, and I really liked the character, and I loved his appearance on S.H.I.E.L.D., and he's kind of faded back into the background. And I think this is a good time to be speccing on Deathlock, because you know Kevin Feige's bringing him back. Astonishing Tales 25. First appearance of Deathlock. The individual had claimed that it was in a near mint condition, but I gave him a low offer because it's definitely not near mint. As you can see, the color break line across the bottom there. And a couple ticks, but that's alright. I got it at a decent price. And it's the first appearance of Deathlock. Those are very hard to come by and very high grade. Astonishing Tales 25, first appearance of Deathlock, was laughed at for a lot of years and not collected. So guys, that's usually what makes things valuable. The lower print runs and the fact that people didn't think they were going to be valuable and didn't collect them. Alright. Yes, I definitely knew I had to do this before the auction day. Alright, so I picked these up at auction the other day. An Ice Cream Man number 3. And I believe this is cover B. Let's say cover B. Yes, cover B. And this, I love this. This is Ice Cream Man number 4, the Virgin variant. I think this was a final order cutoff. I'm not sure where this Virgin is from, but this is what tweaked my attention. Oh, we believe in comics. Martin's art splits me in half, right down the center. It manages somehow to be very big and very small at the same time. It lives in two worlds, like all the best things. W. Maxwell Price. That's awesome. And I've been completing a run of these as well. Immortal Hulk number 2, first appearance of Dr. Frey. That is the 5th printing Virgin variant, and that is immaculate condition. Yes, sir. Oh, that's gonna get sent off. 5th printing for a pre-screen, that is. All right. Let's see what the last one is, huh? Then we'll get into the showing off store pickups. Oh yeah. Well, one of these will not be shown. This is Faithless number 2. This is the erotic cover variant. I have 1 and 3, and I found this at auction from someone who had this, which is what I was bidding on when I picked up the other to share. So this is Department of Truth. Number 4, this is the 1 and 10 variant. I really love Department of Truth. It's one of my favorite titles going right now. Alright, that's got a board that's the size of a bag. It's stretching a bag. Flex the board though. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I picked up at this shop. So I've been following these guys on Instagram. They do a live Instagram auction every Tuesday. You should check them out. It's Super World Comics. You can find them on Instagram. They do, like I said, the Instagram auctions. They have a store that's not too far from me. And I happened to find these on their store the other day for a good price. There's a third one that is coming up to auction today. Well, this will be released in the week, but I have a third one that was in an auction preview that was going to auction today. So that's M'Baku. That's the first appearance of M'Baku. M'Baku is supposedly going to replace T'Challa in the Black Panther. We shall see. You know, a lot of people are wanting Shuri to replace Black Panther, but I don't know if Kevin Feige is going to go that direction or not. And I think M'Baku, they had been talking about making him the Black Panther, and T'Challa going off and doing some, you know, stuff in the next set of movies. So we'll see. We'll see where things are going. They had one of these. I sold one of these at auction last week for a really good price, and kind of regretted it just a hair, because I checked the prices after auction, and I had priced it a week before, and I was like, oh my lord, that was going for crazy. So I was able to secure this. Very nice copy of it. That is the first appearance of Boba Fett in comics, well, in magazine form. It's actually technically the third. There's a Treasury that's the same book, same story, and then there's also a book, like a book-sized book, that's a comic format that is the same story. And all 3 of those predate the Star Wars Marvel comics by half a year. We have Giant Size Chillers number 1. This is the first appearance of Lilith, the daughter of Dracula. And Lilith is going to make an appearance in the MCU. The name has been spoiled through casting call lists. So we know Lilith is being casted to be brought to the MCU. Now we have a Supernatural Thrillers number 5. This is the first appearance of the Living Mummy. I really love this character. I don't think he's getting any love yet. I think he will. People will come around to him. All right, there's a Moon Knight number 8. This is a very, very distinguished cover. Everybody loves this book. And I had to pick it up. So I've got a Sinister House of Love number 1 that I picked up in the winter. And they had these in their half-price bins, so it's the Sinister House of Secret Love. This is number 2. And number 4. All right. And finally, I am a big comedy fan, and I ran across this run in a back issue bin that he wasn't really doing anything with, because, you know, who wants plop? But I love it. This is almost a complete run. I only have a couple of books to plug this thing. So this is from 1973 from DC. This is Plop, the new magazine of weird humor. All these covers are beautiful. This is a really good condition. This whole run is really good. There's number 1. There's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Here's where the rub breaks. We got 13, 14, 16, and 19. Now, if you look at the covers, I really think that Plop had a lot of influence on the Garbage Pail Kids and the later kind of, you know, gross stuff that came out in the 80s. So this is a really good run. It's a really good series. It's one of those I need to put in my reading list, especially now that I have the originals. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications. Also, follow me on Instagram and check out my bi-weekly live auctions. Link is in the description.